Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. So today we're going to compare my Martin DRS1 to my Martin OMCX1KE. If you want to know about full specs on these guitars, feel free to search it out online and Google if you want, or you can check the Martin website. What I usually do is go to Google and just type in the name and the model and the word specs. So anyways, of course the OMCX is a little bit older, but brand new to comparison to my DRS1. There's only about $100 difference in price, which isn't bad. You know, it's not that, it's pretty close, you know. So what do you get for the little bit of extra one way or the other? Anyway, so let's check them out and see. Now I'm going to use a cat's pick. This is a 0.53 millimeter. Now, they're not using the same strings. They're using the same brand, which are D'Addarios. 1152s on the Martin OMCX1KE and 1253 D'Addarios on the Martin. Now, the DRS1 comes with 1253s from the factory, but they come with Martin strings, obviously. SP, I believe they are. Anyways, so I went with the D'Addario 1253s. I like them. I used to love Martin strings at one time, but the D'Addarios last longer. They're a lot brighter, more balanced tone, I find, at least for my usage. So we all have our own preferences there. So, you know, don't ask me what the best strings are because it's all personal preference. So I'm just going to go through some chord progressions between both of them and see what they sound like. Now both of these guitars are really ideal for finger picking because they do have a little bit slightly wider neck and a little wider string spacing over most other guitars. Now, both guitars are great. I love them both. I really love the deep, rich tones out of the DRS1, and very balanced as well, right on through all 6 strings. And the Martin, of course, the OMCX1KE, it's much brighter, and as far as the response goes, it's got a bit of bass to it. Not quite as deep, but it is there nonetheless. And it's got also very balanced, rich tones to it as well. Either one of them are fine. I like them both, and they each have purposes. Now, you'll notice that one of the biggest differences you physically see, of course, is that the OMCX, it's a cutaway style body. Okay, it's also slightly smaller as well than the DRS1, which is a full dreadnought, much larger, much thicker, you know, a little bit longer body to it. There's differences. So it's all about preferences. So there's really no best Martin or best guitar, really. It's whatever suits your needs for your music. I like to have different guitars for different songs, because not every song is going to work out for me with this guitar, or with this guitar, or even with my Taylor, or even the Court behind me that's on the wall. Now the Court is also a right-handed guitar. It's the only one I have in my collection, because I also play right-handed as well. I'm just far superior as a lefty, because that's been my primary way of playing my entire life. But I learned, and still learning, to do right-handed, because once in a while I do tend to hurt my fretting hand at work that I use for playing left-handed with, and it puts me at a commission until my finger or fingers end up healing up. I'd be really kind of screwed if both hands got injured, but I generally have never done that. It's either been one hand or the other, so one way or another I still get to keep playing regardless, because I have a busy life with playing guitar. As I can, I go to this thing called the Powassan Jammers, and then I play at church, and etc., etc., plus I teach. So I always have to be able to play every single day, no matter what, and put in as much time every single day. So it does help to be able to play both ways for me. But as far as the whole guitars go here, all guitars look differently, they sound differently, they play differently, they feel different. There's just, even 2 guitars of the same model are not going to be the same, ever. So when I buy guitars, which is a little bit of buying advice for you guys, when you're going to go and buy a guitar, you're best to go into a music store, of course, see what you can find that you like. And, you know, if you have more than one company in your town that sells the same brand, that's probably your best way to price shop. Buying something online is not always going to be a good thing. Same as going from one store to another. The sound of the guitar changes. But even 2 of these guitars, or 2 DRS1s, whatever model guitar it happens to be, even if you're just in one music store, 2 of these are not going to sound or feel or play the same. two of these would be the same thing, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or 10,000 of them, all the exact same model, are all going to have a uniqueness to them that's going to be different. So that's where you got to kind of like, oh, this is what got me, you know, I love this. So some people go home and they order it online and then they get a little disappointed. Well, there's a reason for that. This was the one that you were playing at the store. That is the one that you should have bought. That's just a little extra buying advice for you guys. So when you're watching videos like this on the comparison of them too, you can only take this comparison so far as well, because I'm in my studio, which is a 10 by 11 room, and acoustics have changed in here since I got rid of a lot of gear. Kind of downsizing these days to, you know, just have exactly what I want and what I need. More of what I need than anything else, because there's a lot that we all want, right? But I thought it would be a good comparison video between the two of them, and you could hear the difference for yourself, to a certain point anyways. Now, this is all recorded live in here, so you're getting my room acoustics. These guitars are not plugged in at all. So it's just straight out acoustic, no processing on the audio whatsoever. It's all completely raw audio. So I would probably suggest, for the best reproduction of audio, wear headphones. And I'm going to start mentioning this on my videos from now on, because not everybody has a set of Predator speakers like I do, or a set of Bose speakers, or whatever. Some people have some really crummy speakers on their computer, but if you've got some decent headphones, that is the best way to listen to all YouTube videos when it comes to listening to demos of guitars or pedals or whatever gear you're in for, right, that you want to check out. That's going to give you the best sound reproduction, as long as they're really decent headphones. It really helps a lot. Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out and for checking out this video. Do check out my video too, where I put the Martin against the this Martin, the OMCX1KE, up against my Taylor 114 CE, and check that video out as well. And of course my other videos, there's thousands of them for you to muddle through and have fun with. So until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you later. Ciao.